We Three Thieves. It's been a long time. We took a little hiatus and now we're back the day after Halloween, feeling good. Big shout out to Lexus, the official auto partner of 100 Thieves. Without further ado, let's introduce the guests. Da-na-na!
Hello!
Hi! Would you
Hi.
like to introduce yourself, even though, you know, they've seen you before, but this is still exciting.
I'm Fanfan.
Woo! And
Sure.
we have Peter.
Hello, my name is Peter.
Do you prefer being called Peter or?
I usually get
Peter.
called
Pete?
Peter, but you know, I met Doug for the first time at the Halloween party yesterday, and he
name's
was like,
Peter?
no, he was
Oh.
like, you should go by Park.
Wait, that's like Fanfan.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fufu?
Foo-foo, yeah.
No, okay, I'm just trying to fit in. It's like
But
Fanfan.
I think Peter just for now. We'll work on it though.
Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
And Peter's a good name. Do you like your name? Like
No,
objectively.
I'm gonna be real with you.
You don't like your name?
I don't like my name.
Do you like your name?
Not really, no.
Damn, I don't even like my name.
You're very a Leslie to me though.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Like it just isn't. It's not like pretty. It's just like Leslie. Like
It is pretty.
I don't feel
Wait,
like
I think
Leslie's that
I
pretty.
think Leslie's a
But
pretty
like there's
name.
like pretty names, you know.
Like what?
Lily.
Oh, that is a pretty name.
Lily's a pretty
Lily
name.
sounds like Leslie.
Leslie.
Kind of rhyme.
Okay, if you say it like that, then yeah,
Leslie.
Leslie.
Fiona's a pretty name. It sounds like a princess. but that's
Everyone thinks
Princess
of
Fiona.
Shrek.
Oh Damn, I need to rewatch Shrek.
But like she's the goat, you know.
Yeah.
We love.
No, I mean,
Princess Fiona.
Fiona's, that's great. I mean, I just get Spider-Man jokes like literally
Always,
non
yeah.
stop. Like it's to the point where like when I go to like a doctor's office, like a hospital, and I check in and like say Peter Park, and then I'll walk up and be like,
Hey.
does anyone ever call you Spider-Man? And I'm just be like, no, actually, that's crazy. not once. But, yeah.
Sometimes I mix you and Yvonne's birthdays up because I know one's on the October 8th and one's October 11th.
Mm-hmm.
I now know yours is the 11th. Like I've learned it, but like sometimes I have to Google it and I type Peter Park Peter Park birthday and I always get Spider-Man photos. And then I'm like, okay, no,
Yep.
Peter Park like
Yep.
streamer birthday.
I get tagged in a lot of Tom Holland thirst trap edits because I think they just like autofill the hashtag and it's Peter Park first. So like so many Spider-Man, Tom Holland specifically, thirst trap edits.
Just when you see those, just
Damn.
boop and then tag me.
Yeah,
And then
I
just
got
check
you.
in.
I got you. Yeah,
Something
there's a
like
lot. I'd be like, oh my god, did a fan like tag me
fan
something?
art.
And it's just Tom Holland's like, da-na-na-na. Yeah, I'm just like, all right. I mean, he is cool.
He's really cool. It's
He's
like
cool.
not that bad of one to get mixed up with.
I did just see a TikTok recently of him like pulling Zendaya away.
I was just
Like,
about to talk
and he
about
just
that.
like he
Oh my God.
pushed away like a paparazzi or like
yeah.
someone who was like asking for signatures who was being really aggressive. He like pushed the dude away and like
Wait,
led Zendaya away.
I didn't
Yeah, he
see
like protected
this.
the
Comments were like, oh my god, I need a man
Oh my
like
God,
Tom
he's so
Holland, so
manly.
manly.
Yeah.
Why was that so hot for? I'm like,
That's
It was so wholesome.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, I need to watch it after this.
Yeah.
So how was Halloween for everybody? How are you guys feeling?
I drank a lot.
I stayed in. I was dead.
That's
I was
crazy.
really
I
dead.
would have thought you'd gone out.
No, I was very, very dead. I haven't streamed in 3 days.
Why?
I'm depressed.
Are you? Because when I see you on stream, you look happy. I'm really parasocial for a
Yeah,
fan, and
yeah.
this is what I've realized. Like, I feel like I've been hanging out with her for like 2 months.
Yeah, I feel the
straight.
same way about you, which is
So
like
weird.
really
What are
strange.
you feeling down about?
Yeah. What you want to talk about? You
Literally nothing. Like literally nothing. It's just a phase.
Just a phase?
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
a phase.
I think we kind of all.
Yeah,
have
we all
that.
go through
Just
those
like,
phases.
Like seasonal maybe, or like just
seasonal.
Just
weekly.
like where you're extra.
Oh, I mean like
busy.
seasonal depression.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Sorry.
Just like you're super busy and then you're like super stressed out and then you just get burnt out and you're like, oh, I'm depressed now.
Oh.
But then it'll
But
go
then
away.
it randomly goes away, and then
Yeah.
you're like motivated, happy, streaming, enjoying stream, actually, and then ending at me like, that was fun, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And then it'll like randomly just go away, or like
then you're
something
like,
will trigger
oh.
it, and then you're like back here, and then like, when I'm in that state, I hate being around people because then I like
Yeah.
feel like everyone's like, are you okay?
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was me yesterday.
Really?
I couldn't go outside.
I
was like,
thought
what am
I
doing?
was ready to socialize yesterday, but when I got to the party, I actually became the world's biggest introvert. It was bad. Like I was like standing in between like 2 conversations, and I was just
God.
like, whoa, I have no one to talk to. So then I like see Tarek and Vinny at the bar, and I stand up next to them. I was like, what are you guys drinking? And they're like, oh, a lemon drop. And like, you want one? I was like, yeah, get me one. And then so I'm like, ooh, that's strong. and then all of us have it, and Tarek's like, well, I'm gonna go. And I'm like, okay, bye.
And you're just
And then me
standing
and
there with a
Vinny
drink
are
now.
staring there, and I was like, yeah, no, I gotta go too. I got a thing. And Vinny's like, yeah, no, I got a call. So he gets on a fake call, and I'm just staring at him, and then we just stare awkwardly, and I was like, oh my God.
Bro,
I don't want to go home.
I completely understand how you feel because I feel like I don't know how to socialize with people anymore. I don't know how to like do like break
Small
the
talk.
ice, small talk.
Yeah.
I was talking to Eddie Burback. Like, hey, it's good to see you. When's the last time I saw you? Oh, the last Halloween party. Damn, it's been a year. So how you been? Yo, that's great. Yeah. Hey, dude, you look good. Yeah, so how you been? That's great. Like I'm like starting to, I'm like, wait, I'm out of I need more questions than just those two.
No, I know. I was struggling, and I was
What
like,
do you think about the political climate nowadays?
Oh, God.
but it's bad because you're small talking, and it's loud.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not even like you're just sitting down next to somebody, and then so actually you came up, like I was like panicking, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm boring people, and then you like Peter, like you came in with Anita, I was like, oh my God, hey, and then I was like, "Arr," and then I like found other people, and then I had the same problem again. And I was like, is it me tonight? Am I awkward? Like I'm struggling. I feel like I was bothering everybody I was talking to. I'm like, I thought I'm supposed to be like the life of the party. What is going on?
I mean,
gotta
I didn't get that
go.
sense from you at all, at least.
Really?
Yeah, that helps.
I was like,
I was struggling. Dude, there was someone I was talking with, I forget, but like I was just like, oh, you know, I kind of want to mingle more. And I was like talking, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna mingle and talk to some friends. And he was like, what did you say? I'm like, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna mingle. I'm gonna go.
That's like the most awkward thing you've
You
asked
know?
her to repeat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
And you're like, what?
The worst
really
is when
nice.
you say like when you say what like twice, and then they're like asking you a question, and you're just like, oh, nice, and they're like, no.
Like, what do you
and
think?
I'm
You're
like, yeah.
but like, you don't dare ask what 3 times.
Because I'm like, I'm just deaf at that point.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
bad.
Like that's just me.
yeah.
Man, that makes me. This conversation is making me feel very happy because I'm just like, does everyone know how to socialize and I'm the only one who forgot?
No. I think everybody is like, some people are better at it, definitely in that party scene. But I realize like when it's loud and you're at the club, like you go in with a bunch of people you know. And then all of a sudden they
everyone
all
disperses.
disperse. I'm like, wait.
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
like,
all
I
have
thought we were
friends?
gonna
I
stay
thought we,
together.
Like, link arms and go do everything together. But no, I'm like, and I'll even catch their eye, like, hey. And they're like, hey. And they're like linking arms with someone else. And I'm like, okay.
We need a group signal. We need some sort of group signal, like
Help
bail me
me.
out, like please.
Help.
I'm dying. I'm drowning out here.
And I realized what the issue is that there's no dance floor.
Dude, yes.
When there's like a DJ.
I don't dance either. So.
Well, like I don't really dance, but it's more
okay.
of like I'll go there because you don't have to talk. So you just go like, let's go to the dance floor. And you're like,
Oh, they just
right? And it's like you're not supposed to talk while you're dancing. So you have something to do to like, that's not like socially awkward, but like there was no dance floor. So I just.
dance floor makes me nervous.
I
too.
like the way you say like when you're on the dance floor, there's no talk. Like you're not supposed to talk. It's like someone's trying to start a conversation.
lost in the moment.
Do you see these moves?
We're getting down.
We're not talking right now,
No,
buddy.
I just go like, hi! And then I like open up the circle and get down a little bit. And then the only conversation is like, you want to get another drink? I'll get you something. What do you want? I'll refill it. And you come back and anyways, that's like what I realized was missing. And then,
Yeah, I mean,
my God,
it had a
talking about it is
karaoke.
stressing me out,
It had a
actually.
karaoke, which was nice, but like it wasn't like
That
it's a
was-
different vibe. We heard a lot of Linkin Park.
yes.
A lot of Linkin Park.
Belting. What was that song that they were
And
belting?
they were singing like in the end. Me and Anita sang Apate by Rose and Bruno Mars. So like we were trying to keep like the vibes like upbeat and fun stuff, and then like Tarek and Vinny right after is like, oh, come so far, like it's just like screamo. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the vibe. It was really funny though, but yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on that song?
I listened to it on the way here. It sounds like you.
I think it's really good.
Okay,
Wait, I
I
think-
f***ing hate it.
Oh,
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, why?
Oh, I totally
Because
get it. It's like
annoying?
super catchy poppy beat kind of like.
No, it pisses me off that Rose has such a nice singing voice, but they just stuck her with like this annoying ass like
Oh.
Kissy face,
primary school beat. I wish she was like singing with her beautiful voice instead.
It's funny because that's like my favorite like Blackpink related song.
Oh really?
Yeah, because like
Oh.
I find their other stuff to be like not to my liking or not to my
Oh,
taste.
interesting.
I guess.
What about
yeah.
Lisa? The money, not the
I
money.
don't like that one.
Oh my god. Okay, those are my only two like Blackpink adjacent like solo songs that I'm like, yeah. And then that's fine. I get it. Like I think that one kind of grew on me. Like at first I was like, oh my god, I have to like I'm hearing it everywhere, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of catchy, and I just found myself singing it all the time. I'm like, oh, it's kind of good.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm fine with your take.
I'm fine with your take
Yeah.
too. I just think
I'm fine with
it's
you
just
guys' takes as well.
It's just a fun,
Thank you.
It's just a fun song.
It's just a
though.
fun song.
But like also I understand like how like it's definitely overplayed already.
Yeah.
It's definitely overplayed.
Yeah.
But it's a good song.
It's a good
to
song.
me. Yeah. But speaking of songs, you guys heard Dan Da Dan's opening?
No.
No?
It's a-
so
Don
good.
Don is like an anime, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
haven't-
new.
So
right?
Creepy Nuts.
What?
So Creepy Nuts is the name of the music group. Or
Oh.
yeah. It's a singer.
So Creepy Nuts.
It's a singer rapper and DJ duo. And yeah, they've been putting out a lot of like really popular anime opening songs recently. Like there's one for Mashal called Bling Blang Blang Boom or something like that.
Okay.
And then they did an opening for like another like vampire related anime, but they're super popular. Their music has been, I think, doing really well in the U.S. because of like their use in like the anime openings. Highly recommend listening to some of their music. It's really good.
You are tapped in.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say.
you know. I mean, he has a whole podcast, Fake Fans. Thank you for doing the pod swap, by the way. We have a special. I don't know if he has a whole podcast about anime, pretty much. And I'm like, damn, Peter is like. He
The thing
knows.
is, I don't though.
Huh?
It's like I only know the things that I'm like interested in, and there are things that like I kind of know some stuff on. But when I'm wrong, holy shit, like people will make sure they know you're wrong. So it's like
In the comments or
yeah,
what? Oh.
yeah. Because basically, Skara and I are kind of memed for it. Like we both like think JJK is like not that good.
Oh.
And like JJK is super popular.
Yeah.
For a good reason. But like we just personally did not really like how it went
Okay.
direction-wise. Oh, people were not okay with that. They were very upset about it.
Isn't that just like an opinion?
Well, to be fair though, like we did give some examples, and they just disagree.
Oh, they were
with
like,
our,
your examples are wrong.
they disagree with our examples, or they thought like our examples were wrong, which is like it's fair.
I feel like it's good. You guys are you got your bases covered because your name is Fake Fans.
Exactly.
Like,
We're
it's
like,
kinda
yo, guys, come on, man, we're stupid.
Yeah,
It's
we're
right there in the
anime
title. We're
fans.
dumb. We're dumb.
But I've not watched enough anime. Like I've just started, the Hunter x Hunter I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's my like first real anime.
Ever?
It's a good one.
Well, like, I watched other ones, of course,
Okay.
but like only when I was younger.
You've probably
And they're,
watched
like,
more than
Food
I have.
Wars.
For sure. Okay, Food Wars I've seen. Mm-hmm. And then
One Punch Man,
I have seen like 5 episodes of that.
Death Note.
Yes, of course.
Okay, those are the ones I've watched.
Okay. I think wow, I actually have seen more than you, but like maybe by like 5 more.
May I recommend to you Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Okay, noted.
Yeah.
I will say the first anime I ever watched when I was 10 years old, it was called Valkyrie Drive.
Oh, damn.
You know what it is.
Wow, that's a
What's
deep
Valkyrie
cut.
Drive?
I'm about to.
Valkyrie Drive. That's like so. Damn. Do you watch it on
so
like?
the-
Oh, like
is
yeah.
it?
Go
It
ahead.
was like on a Chinese site.
Yeah.
And I watched it with my brother and my cousin, which was weird.
Yeah.
My brother
what?
was 8, my cousin was also 10.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
Valkyrie Drive.
Is this like
Oh,
not?
we're not talking about the same thing?
Oh, no, we are. We
okay.
are. But I was
Yes,
just like,
Valkyrie
I was
Drive.
like, is that appropriate for an 8 to 10
it
year
like-
old?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
the
It's
premise.
about a guy who gets transported to this island.
Okay.
And on this island, everyone gets like paired up.
Okay.
One person, they're all girls, by the way.
Okay,
One of
all-
them is a human, one of them is a weapon. But in order for this weapon to turn into a weapon from a human form, is this one has to turn her on. So they just start like making out, and as soon as she turns into a weapon, and then they fight. Episode 2 was a beach episode where there was an octopus.
Did you even
with
understand what you were watching at that time?
No, I was very confused.
Like I didn't understand that concept
No, I
as
was
a
just
9,
like-
8-year-old. So I would be like,
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, that's a big octopus. He's going between their legs.
Yep.
That must tickle.
Yep.
I don't know.
wait,
Yep.
what? Like a real octopus?
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's
in the
that's a
ocean.
Well, it's like an anime octopus.
And they use the anime octopus to do the activation process.
No. This was just like a
This,
harassment scene or
yeah,
something.
this is just this is
Oh.
a fan service scene
Yeah.
with an octopus
Yeah.
and girls in bikinis.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
I hear tentacles are like pretty prevalent.
I feel like they are.
Yeah.
It's like a
A
way to
niche,
bypass
maybe.
censorship, I think, initially. I'm pretty sure.
Because we all know what the
that's great.
tentacles represent.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was for.
I see. Okay, so
Correct
that
me
was
if I'm wrong.
wow. So that was like
was
the
my first anime.
That was your first
My
anime?
first anime ever. And
Damn.
I was just like, damn, that's
My first anime was like a Korean dubbed episode of Crayon Shin-chan.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know Crayon Shin-chan.
He's
Oh, he's cute.
you might have seen
Little
him in
baby.
passing, but he's like a little kid.
You might
he's
have
like
seen him in passing.
Or like you might have seen him like sorry,
Maybe, like, in
not
the school
sorry,
hallway.
not in like real life. No, but I'm just saying like he was like very prevalent in like Asian culture. Like
He has like a little.
Is
like,
he as
round
famous as
face?
like
they
Gudetama?
they look like Ooh, maybe more
His face
famous.
kind of looks like
He's
Gudetama.
more famous than Gudetama?
He has like thick eyebrows.
Well, maybe not now, but like growing up, he was like pretty well
Maybe
known.
I've seen his face. I just don't recognize the name.
But he's like, he
Yeah.
looks like a very sketchy drawing of this like little kid with like big round eyes. Like the drawings are like really crude kind of looking. But yeah,
Wait,
he's
I was thinking of One Punch Man with the thick eyebrows. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
how
I
I
got
envisioned
confused.
it,
Yeah.
like in my head.
I got confused.
no.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just like this
He gets his
little.
butt smacked?
He's like a perverted little kid.
Was he, when he's in trouble, he gets his butt smacked? Or
Yeah.
what is the context of the butt smacking?
He's just kind of like a troublemaker, so
Okay,
he'll just
okay.
get punished a lot.
Okay.
But then he'll do stuff like draw an elephant on his penis and call it, Mr. Elephant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like a kid show.
It's like, well, yeah.
Kind of.
No, but it is a kid show, but like now that I'm like explaining like some of the scenes, I'm like,
Yeah, I was
that
like-
was some weird. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it was like in just that scene, but it's not all like kind of stuff. It's that's just like an
It is a
example.
cartoon.
It is a
Okay.
cartoon. Yeah.
Well, I had like the reverse experience of you, as in like all of the anime I watched. Okay, so when I was growing up, I only watched like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and Shaolin Showdown and Jackie Chan Adventures on. And so I don't know what constitutes cartoon versus anime, but in my mind it was all just one bubble of kid shows. Like I was like, kid shows, anime equals kid show. And then I moved on to Disney Channel and then HBO and then, or no, CW, then HBO, and I never watched anime until I started streaming and I met people who liked anime. And then so that it was like Kimmy, and Kimmy was like, oh, have you seen like this show and this show? And I was like, oh, why would you watch that? Like, isn't that for kids? Like, I literally thought anime was for kids. And
Such
then she's,
childish
yeah,
behavior.
so she had me watch No Game, No Life, and I'm like, there's definitely something
God.
going on here.
No
like,
Game,
what's
No
that?
Life.
It's like a show where there's a brother and his sister, and they definitely have a relation. Like, there's like a lot of tension between the two and stuff going on, and the way
His
they
sister's
talk to
like
each other.
12 also.
Yeah, and I was like, there's definitely something happening here. like, is there? And then like, oh yeah. Like, and I'm like, wait, but like that, how is that allowed? And they're like, oh, anime is like they have all these crazy. And then I was like, oh my god. And then I found out the world of anime then. And then I was like, oh my god. And I watched Shokugeki and I was like, whoa.
Wait, was Shokugeki your what
No, I
was
watched
your first anime?
Oh, ever?
Ever.
Oh, like probably Pokemon, honestly, or Yu-Gi-Oh, something like that. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever was on 6 a.m., like Channel 13, Kids WB, Saturday mornings, running,
Banger.
turning on the TV,
Yeah.
and then just watch all that. It was so good. Okay, so the first segment today, we have, we're bringing it back, show and tell. Everybody was assigned to bring a little something that we were going to show and then talk about. So let's start with Fanfan. What have you brought today?
I brought my Spaceman vape.
Oh, it's
Damn,
kinda-
these vapes are so cute now.
I
Wait,
know.
Does it have power? Like, is it electric?
It's like a disposable one, but you can charge it.
Okay.
So this is important to me because obviously I had a nicotine addiction way back when, but this helped me lose my nicotine addiction. It's 0% nicotine. I was like smoking nicotine for like 8 years. And
Really?
then so I recently, like within the past 6 months, I switched to this, which is no nicotine.
Nice.
Wait, let's
Good.
go. Okay.
But then they stopped making these, so
Well, then hold on to it. Don't lose it.
yeah, they're not making these anymore.
Why not?
Like specifically that
Yeah,
astronaut.
specifically this astronaut, which is really upsetting. This is actually my last one.
Does the company still exist?
I don't know.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Peter, what do we got?
Okay, I'm running out of sentimental things to bring because I'm just like not a
It
sentimental
doesn't have to
person.
be sentimental.
Okay, great, because this is not sentimental at all.
Okay.
This is Abe's.
I brought my Rubik's Cube.
Wow.
Because not just my Rubik's Cube. I brought it's not a standard one. It's one of those like it's not lubricated, but it is.
Have you brought a Rubik's Cube before?
I feel like I've definitely brought a Rubik's Cube before. Like there's just no way I haven't.
This is me, like in my brain, I'm thinking like Leslie could not find something to bring today, so she's bringing the Rubik's
The
Cube.
other option was my coffee grounds. Okay. Okay.
Oh, she's going through it.
You know what? Screw it. I'll show my Rubik's Cube, but I'll talk about my coffee grounds. So,
Okay.
so pretty much, I got these coffee grounds, and they're from Amazon. It's a brand called Okay, forget the brand. Okay.
Okay.
So I then brought a pitcher, and the pitcher is sick because then it's like this mason jar that has a filter. You stick the grounds inside of the filter, and then in the filter they fill it 3/4 of the way. Then you take filtered water, fill it to the top, put it in the refrigerator overnight. Take it out, empty the grounds, and then boom.
I spaced out. Not gonna
Me
lie.
too.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
I'm just
I have
watching you
no
Rubik's
idea.
Cube.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
honestly
doing.
have like a
I'm really-
hyperfixation
No,
while you're doing
I
the
know.
Rubik's
Well, I
Cube.
thought I could be like so cool and
I
like
think you said
solve.
something about coffee grounds in the refrigerator,
Something
maybe?
overnight.
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
process.
You leave it overnight, and then bam! You take it out in the morning, empty the grounds, and then you have coffee, and it's awesome. And actually, that's my coffee. I make it
Wow.
every morning. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and I just wanted to share that in case anyone wanted to, get that too. So fun fact about my Rubik's Cube is that I love this thing because it's kind of like a fidget spinner. Like when I have nothing to do, or I'm like kind of like mentally like meh, I just like have a Rubik's Cube, and then I learned how to solve one from a tutorial called How to Solve a Rubik's Cube by Dan Brown. So, and then I highly recommend anyone learn how to solve them because it basically is like a really like kind of stimulating extra like thing to do. It's kind of fun, and then that's how I met clicked with my ex-fiance. We bonded over Rubik's Cubes because he saw one on my floor and he was like, wait, is that a Rubik's Cube? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, do you know how to solve it? And I was like, yeah. And he told me he was like a speed solver. And then I was like, I'm not a speed solver, but I do solve them.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That
And then-
story
timing,
ended
yeah,
right
that
as she,
timing
wow.
is great. Oh my God,
and then
chill.
She
bam!
was practicing. There's
Yeah, I
no
know.
way.
That's
Did you
my
rehearse
cube.
that?
I rehearsed the whole thing.
Yeah, like you're just in
timing
the
was
mirror
so
rehearsing
good.
the story. That was cool though.
Yeah,
Chills.
so that's pretty much it, and I really like it, and I recommend everyone to do it. And in high school, I used to solve it with my friends in class, and we'd actually get our cubes confiscated. and if you get the official Erno Rubik's Cube ones, they're kind of hard to turn, so what we used to do is we'd pop them out and put Vaseline inside to lubricate them.
Oh.
So then they'd start like, we called it a lubed cube.
Lubed cube.
But now they just have these they're just like,
Would-
they're well made. Like
Were
they're
you
it's not-
popular in high school?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't unpopular. I was in choir.
What?
Wait.
Wait, choir doesn't mean not popular. I wasn't. No, I was not popular either.
Were you in choir?
Yes.
What,
I was
okay.
in chamber choir.
Oh
Actually.
my God. Chamber choir is crazy.
I was a theater kid. I was a.
Wait. Like theater kid, like were you like
in plays and musicals.
what musicals were you in?
Really? Is there a
Yeah.
recording out there of you in a play?
Probably somewhere.
Do your parents have like VHS
My dad's
tapes?
dead.
Oh.
Which musicals were you in?
Nice work if you can get it.
Don't know.
Yeah.
So I should ask your mom then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe.
I want to
She'll probably
watch
have
it. I was on an ensemble. Like I would audition for it and I could not I was always terrible. And then they were like callback. They literally it's like the callback sheets and like I got the callback for the mom in Footloose one time and
Ooh.
then I did the callback and then they put me out in ensemble and I had a line. On any Sunday, here we'll be raising our voices in harmony. Wow. It was a big moment. Like, but like,
You
I'm
remember
like
it.
number 7. There's like 8 of us doing that, but it's not even like me by myself. We have like, we're the
You were the best one though.
And I kept, the worst is all my friends. So I was in a quartet with my 3 best friends in high
What?
school. Yeah, we used to sing harmony and like all
Oh
these-
my God,
yeah,
that's
it was
insane.
awesome. And well, yeah, so we sang the national anthem at our school. We'd go like door to door Christmas caroling. So then all
There's
of
a
us
video on YouTube if you're.
Okay, stop. We all auditioned for the community musical, not even the school one, but like outside of it, for Horton Hears a Who. And them 3 got in, and I didn't.
I was gonna say that sounds like drama. I bet the story's gonna lead to some drama.
No, it's so-
a quartet with your best friends. That there's no way that ends well.
Yeah.
It was so sad. Like they all went to practice after school every day. Like, okay, it's time for like to go, and I was like, okay, have fun,
Okay.
guys. I was so sad.
I'll
I
do
just
our
didn't
quartet
get.
things alone.
Like I didn't even get into like any part of it. Like I was like, dude, I'll do anything. I just couldn't. I was.
do anything.
It was so sad. Anyway, so that was that devastating. Really.
That is really
I
sad.
had a lot of trauma. I never got any solos. I really wanted in choir. Never got the solos.
Aw.
Never got anything. It was terrible.
Hey, I bet they regret it now since you've got your songs now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Go.
Come.
So,
All right, our next segment, context to your contacts. All right, so we're just gonna share, like, go through Discord, go through, your Instagram, go through your, if you want, just your cellular telephone contact, and share a little story about somebody there. Ooh.
Ew.
Well, I have every person I've ever known in my contacts.
I'm using
like,
Discord instead.
Oh.
No, like the phone contacts, it's from like 2012.
Oh,
you know?
oh yeah, like this goes back to middle school, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I
okay,
don't save contacts really anymore, man.
really?
Yeah, it's very rare. I feel like I only save someone's number if they are the ones to initiate, because usually I'll like reach out to them through like other social media, which is probably bad.
You know what? Oh God, no, I shouldn't.
I have Vancouver Public Library's phone number.
That is weird. You should give him a call. You know?
Oh my God, I found a really good one.
I think I've told this story. Have I talked about Daisy before? You know what? I'll start. Daisy. Prior to streaming, I was a tutor. I was tutoring on this website called Varsity Tutors. I did like webcam calls and like they would, you know, we'd go through SAT questions and it was a struggle because like a lot of the times, you know, they would just run away or like I couldn't do it. I'm like, come back! And they're like, da, 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 da. Or they're just like literally listening to something on the side and I'm like, so what'd you get for number 3? And then they're just literally zoning me out. So I was like, I hate this. So also I found out that they were charging my students $60 an hour whilst I was getting paid $18. So I messaged like Varsity Tutors and I was like, hey, can I get a raise? Because I found out this by accident and like we can give you 20. And I said no. So I went to this private tutoring, like I created a profile basically just putting myself out there for private tutoring. So like I created my own rates and stuff. This very rich Chinese, this kind of just reminds me of
Yeah,
like,
God bless rich Chinese parents,
I was
man.
Peter had a great
I had a
tutoring
good
gig.
thing going on for a little bit, man.
like,
It
oh,
was
did
Did we
good.
all have good things going on?
I
with
was,
rich
I was
Chinese
teaching. I was teaching like the this Chinese family's
Yeah.
like 2 kids English,
This
and
is like while we were hanging out.
yes,
right?
yeah, they were
I did the same thing, but
disgustingly
I taught
rich.
French instead.
Damn.
For like rich Chinese kids. It was amazing.
Okay, so I wasn't getting like the bag, but for me, for going from 18 to 40,
That's huge.
was awesome. And so the girl that I was tutoring, her name was Daisy, and she started to become like my boss in a way. I don't know how to describe this, but basically she was really sassy, and she'd be like, "Lastly." And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I'm not doing very well in class, and my mom's not going to be very happy with you if I don't do well. And I was like, oh my God, you're right, Daisy. So we need, but then when we start studying, she's like, I'm bored, Leslie. And she's like, do you know that the girls at school are really mean to me? And I was like, oh my God, no, but why? And she's like, because I have a Swarovski pencil and they don't. My mom says I shouldn't bring my Swarovski pencils to school, but like, look how pretty they are. And I'm like, wow, but like, Daisy, you understand, like, it's not a great look.
Wait,
like,
Daisy's a fucking
dude,
oh my God.
she controlled me, okay? I was terrified of her
Ew.
because like she was like she was so sassy, I got scared of her.
Yeah.
And then but she started to like love me as like she would always vent about like getting bullied. And so I felt bad. She didn't have friends. She was really rich. She didn't understand that like not everyone can afford Swarovski pencils. But like I'm trying to like lock in and be like, hey, like we need to do this. Y equals mx plus b. Come on. And she's like, I mean, I already get it. And I'm like, I don't think you do because you got a C on this. Anyway, so no, and then her mom like would, you know, pull me aside and be like, she's not doing well. Like, are you sure like she's getting it? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm trying, but she keeps distracting me. And she's like, and also like she had banger stories. Like, you know, like I would like get updated. I'm like, so how are the girls at school? Or like, what happened? You didn't bring your
Wait.
Swarovski pencil.
She had the tea.
You were the one asking.
No, but like I
did
just
you stab those girls with that Swarovski
was
pencil
like,
yet?
It was like 5 minutes of catching up, and then, but like that would like I would think about it. Okay. Anyways, so it was great. Her mom would bring me. Oh no, they had like a help. They had help. They're like a maid who would come in and bring me cut fruit, and then she would just at the end of the month round up the check. So if she owed me like $400, she'd just go like, an extra. She'd just go 500. Nearest 5. I'm like, oh my God. And then adjacently, and then I had at the same time another student named Olga, and I went to this mansion, opened it up, and there was like this older man, like 60, 50, and Olga's like this 30, like max 30-year-old woman, a lot of plastic surgery, I could tell, like she's a hot blonde woman, and I'm teaching her like algebra as well, and I was like, interesting, like I didn't want to make assumptions about their relationship, but I was kind of making assumptions. I was like, interesting. And then I told her, like, I was like, I lost my wallet. I'm like kind of stressed. She was like, how are you? And I was like, I lost my wallet. And she's like, come here. So we close the books and we go up to her room, and then she like opens up this closet, and I literally like heard like oh, and there were like Christian Louboutins, like all those bougie bags, Louis Vuitton bags, boom, boom, boom. And then she goes to the back and she pulls out this whole pile of bags. She's like, I don't use any of these. You can have one. And I was like, are you kidding? So she's like, you know what, you can have 2. So I grabbed this red Gucci bag and this purple Louis Vuitton bag. I used the purple one and I immediately sold the red one for $400 on eBay. I mean, I was hustling, but like, yeah, like I don't need both, but like that's more than I make from all of this shit. So I was like, thank you so much, Olga. Anyways, tutoring was a ride. So carry on.
Wait, hold on.
That was crazy.
So who is in your contacts?
Daisy.
Daisy?
The kid?
The kid?
The kid.
Wait.
Not even the mom, the kid.
Daisy. No, Daisy and I were like texting and stuff.
What?
No, she kept up. We caught up like
Oh.
like 2 years ago. She was like, I saw your YouTube. You have 100,000 subscribers. And I was like, she's like, that's so cool. Actually, yeah, like I texted her because I was telling this story on the stream.
She's not gonna see this, right?
No. And even if she does, dude, no. Daisy's not a.
Okay.
We love Daisy.
She was a.
Not a
No,
anymore.
she was young.
You
Yeah,
were
she-
though.
you were
You
kind of a
used to be.
though.
Yeah,
That
she was.
Swarovski
Yeah.
pencil. Like what the
It was
man?
pretty pretentious of you.
All right, context to your.
Wait, is she done with? How old is she now?
Well, okay, so that was 2021. She was like
Oh, 11?
11.
12.
So that was she's probably 21. Mom, my sense of time has.
Oh my god, she's my age. If she was like 13, 12, she's like 22, 23. I'm 24.
Oh my god, it's like that's crazy. Yeah,
That's
so
like the
she's-
worst thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah,
entire
right.
life.
That made me because like the way I saw Daisy's like a little kid.
Yeah, the way
No.
you
You're like,
framed that.
Sorry.
I'm like,
You probably bullied Daisy. You.
you
I
wanted her
got
She was
bullied.
talking about you.
I was not a bully.
Yo, bullies get bullied.
I did only bully one person.
See?
Wait, okay. Who'd you bully?
It was a girl named Polly. I actually named my dog after her. One of my dogs after
This
her.
is so
That's
strange. Okay,
crazy.
so why?
No, she's this like Russian girl. She was in grade 9. This was when I was living in Toronto. So I was in grade 6 at the time. So I was Daisy's age.
Holy,
and
okay.
Polly was bullied. I was getting bullied by these girls in my grade, but I didn't know they were bullying me until 2020 when I looked back on my Facebook comments and I was like, oh my god, these girls were making fun of me. I thought we were really close friends, me and these popular girls. Anyway, Polly was bullying these popular girls in my grade. And so I bullied Polly back because I was like, Polly's being mean to these grade 6 girls and she's in grade 9. And so I was like,
Wait, but they were really bullying you.
yeah,
So
but not like that
She was
hard.
low key like defending you.
She was a little
and
bit.
you bullied her.
And I bullied her.
And then you named your
And-
dog after her?
Because you realize it's like that post-nut clarity.
No, I literally
Oh,
taught.
I
no,
thought
no,
that was.
no, I
wait,
literally
I thought that was
started.
part of the bullying, to be honest.
It was.
Oh, see,
So
yeah.
I went to her and I was like, I named my dog after you because Polly's a.
Yeah, I literally kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I didn't even like apologize or anything because she ended up going back to Russia. So. But like she was like 14, bullying these 11-year-olds. Like,
That
what
is
are you
weird.
doing? But I didn't bully her that hard. But I also didn't get bullied that hard. I feel like ignorance is bliss because like every time I would post these memes on Facebook.
Yeah.
On my mobile uploads, I would just spam memes. They're still up there. And these popular girls, they would tag each other and be like, look what she posted again.
And you were
I was like,
thinking,
oh my god,
they
they
think it's
love
so
it.
funny.
They're
They think
tagging
it's
each other because they
so-
think it's funny. And then I was on stream. I didn't realize I got bullied until I started streaming. And I went through my Facebook memes and I was like, guys, these are my memes. And I saw these comments and I was like, were they making fun of me? And then I realized they were. And I was like, I thought they were my friends.
The frontal lobe developed.
No.
I even was a catfish for one of those girls.
What do you
on
mean?
Huh?
Minecraft.
What?
So I,
What?
I played Minecraft, and then I played on this Hunger Games server, and then I was like, we would Skype to team up with each other, and I had 2 boyfriends on this Minecraft server, one in Australia, one in America.
Did they know each other?
No.
Okay, so
I was a
you
little
on the same server.
same server, different time zone.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Okay.
But
These
anyway, they
Minecraft
they
man.
also thought I was a white girl named Megan, so.
Wait, so then how did you catfish?
My Skype profile picture I took from one of the girls. It was a white girl named Megan.
Oh, you used her as. Does she know about that?
No.
Wow.
So.
Honestly, her.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
I was 11.
Honestly, you did freaky shit at 11. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I was
you
11.
know, not like freaky.
That's a crazy
Sorry.
sentence. Can I just say?
No.
Like weird,
The
like freaky
most
weird.
objectively crazy things at 11.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the weird things. And you can't blame yourself at the time.
Yeah, your frontal lobe has not
It
developed
hasn't
yet.
developed.
Yeah.
Did you bully people?
I did. There was a girl I bullied. To be fair, in my memory, it was like a mutual thing. We were both just mean to each other, but she perceived it as bullying, which is fair.
Oh.
And I was a grade older, I think. But it was like I was just like a mean, angsty person, asshole. And I think she was on my bus, like my school bus to and from. But it was funny because I matched with her on a dating app, like a few years ago.
really?
Several years ago, actually. I was like, oh, hi. And I don't know. I was like, I think I talked about something on her profile, and she said, do you not remember me? And I was like,
You didn't remember her right away?
I didn't remember her. She looked really different for what it's worth.
Okay.
She was a lot more like round faced, like kind of like, I don't know, just like, and then now she lost a lot of weight. Didn't immediately recognize her. What was that?
Might have been from you bullying her.
No, she was already. It's not. Wait. No, it's not like she was skinny and then I bullied her and then she like gained weight. I don't think.
The opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah. She was like, yeah, you bullied me back in high school. You made it really hard for me. I was like, and then I just like told her like, hey,
I thought we were bantering.
No. I just told her like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like I was just I was not a good person back then, and I apologize for like making your life worse. Like I don't really. There's nothing much I could say other than like I'm genuinely like regretful over like how I acted back then.
Yeah.
And then she was like, thank you, I accept your apology. And I was like,
Oh,
that's great. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like, well, I was like, thank you for accepting my apology. Like, what do you do these days? It's like, she said, oh, I'm a teacher. I try to make kids not be bullies like you. And I was like, all right. I mean,
Wait.
Oh, she like, that's
like kind of
accept your apology and then takes another.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but like to be fair, I
Maybe she was flirting.
genuinely do not remember like her that well at all. So like I have no idea like how much like I impacted her life or like how bad of a bully I was. I just remember not liking her and like.
Damn, just up her life.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hard.
I felt like hella bad. So like after she said that, I was like, honestly deserved. Like I can't really say anything about that. But,
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, damn.
Growth and closure.
Cute.
Woo!
Yeah. No, not cute, but like.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
Cute. Closure's cute.
Did you guys do the contacts?
Oh,
No.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot
we
about
didn't.
that.
Yo, so that.
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
the person I scrolled to on my contacts was this. It's a guy called Guillermo.
From Jimmy Kimmel. Never mind.
He is this guy that I met in Cancun. Wait, was it Cancun? No, it was Cuba.
Okay.
So this was during a time where the U.S., like American citizens, couldn't go to Cuba yet. But I'm Canadian, so I went to Cuba for
Right,
a
you're Canadian.
vacation.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that.
I went to Cuba. I was 13, 14 maybe. Me and my brother, we would just spend all day like playing in the pool, and there was this guy, Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Ooh, and he was 15, and he was like chubby, and he was, I don't know why that's necessary. He reminded me of this one kid that I watched in Modern Family who stole Alex's first kiss at
Yeah.
the Dude Ranch. And I remember watching Modern Family as a kid and being like, oh my god, that guy is so cute. Anyway, I watched Modern Family again this past year and I was like, that is a child.
But like when you're a kid.
Yeah, but
it's
when I was a
accept-
kid,
you
I was
know,
like,
yeah.
oh. And so
You get it.
Guillermo reminded me of this guy, and I was just like, Guillermo, and he even had an older brother, but I was like, whatever. Like I don't
I
like
want
this-
you.
I want Guillermo. Anyway, we played like ping pong together with like my brother and Guillermo and his brother, and then we played like passing the ball around in the pool. We would just hang out with them all day for like 4 days, and then that was it.
Oh.
The end. That was it.
Wait, you still have his phone number?
Yeah.
What if you just no.
Yeah, so I haven't I literally met him for 4 days and then that's it. I was 13, he was 15, and now he would be 26.
In an alternate timeline,
I know,
he's
right?
he's on another podcast
Talking about
you.
me! Talk about that
Doing
weird Asian
context.
girl that wouldn't stop following him.
Oh my god. Great stop.
Oh. That's a way to frame it.
Yeah, it wasn't even romantic. I mean, we were kids. We were just playing, and I was like, I have a crush. And
I
then
mean, that's
that's
like
it.
romantic in
Yeah.
a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we hope, Guillermo, you're doing well. And if you ever see this, shout
Yeah.
out Fanfan. Okay.
I landed on Julian Salamita, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. I met him at a Twitch dinner, like with Dan Clancy and a bunch of Twitch staff, because they were just like talking to us about like what we thought about Twitch. And like, I know who Jenna Marbles
But you didn't
is.
watch Jenna Marbles.
Didn't watch her. Didn't watch most YouTubers, to be honest.
I was an avid Jenna Marbles fan.
I
when was
Yeah.
love
younger.
Jenna Marbles.
The only
yeah.
YouTube channel I watched back in the day was like Epic Mealtime. Literally
Oh.
like that.
You do love
I didn't
watching
even-
your food YouTubers.
I didn't even watch like fucking, I don't know, like Ryan or
I
Wong
loved
Fu
Ryan.
or
Loved
just
Wong
any
Fu.
of the. I didn't watch any of that. I
Cat
literally
Jabba.
only watched like Epic Mealtime and like maybe just like like movie clips or some shit. So yeah, I met him. Super nice guy. Like learned about like his dogs and like his hobbies, and like he's like I think he's either a vegan or a vegetarian. Super friendly. And I just remember talking with Anita. I was like, oh yeah, I met this really cool guy named Julian. He wants to like hang out sometime. And she was like, that's Jenna Marbles' husband. I was like, oh, what the f? That's crazy. So like,
you didn't know him, like you met him without knowing.
No,
anything.
literally zero. I had seen him on Twitch before, but like
he's been doing Twitch for a
yeah.
while,
So
yeah.
I just thought he was just
Julian.
Yeah, Julian.
Yeah.
So which in my mind he still is just
Yeah.
Julian, but like I just thought it was cool. So I didn't realize like how small LA is sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess. So
It is nice meeting people like that rather than like, oh, I know. Like when I met Ryan Higa, I pray to God he doesn't remember, but I panicked and I was like, hi. I didn't introduce myself. I was just like, hi, Ryan. I used to watch I loved your videos when I was a kid. So thanks. I'm a big fan. And he was like, hi. And then that was it. It was at Shroud's birthday
No, but
party.
that's just how Ryan is. He's
Ryan's
so
just
chill.
super chill guy.
Yeah,
He was really chill, but I just panicked.
No,
Like,
me too.
I had been picturing that moment for like since I started streaming. I was like,
Because you know he's a streamer and you're gonna.
yeah,
meet
I was
him
like, oh my God,
eventually.
one day I might meet Ryan Higa.
Yeah.
And then I met him and I fumbled.
But it's okay.
I think you're fine.
And that.
only you remember that
Yeah.
that like
Yeah, you're
as
right,
I
you're right.
fumble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He
Genuinely.
Yeah.
If I meet him
probably
again,
thinks
I'm
you're
gonna
so chill and
reintroduce
cool.
myself.
No,
as
even
I
if you
never
tell
met.
Ryan that story, he will think
just
it's
laugh.
funny.
He'll just
Like
laugh.
he's just chill like that. He's
chill like
chill
that.
like that.
He's chill like that.
Yeah.
Ryan's
Okay.
chill.
Ryan's dude, like he's just for someone who is so YouTube like dynasty successful, he's just the chillest dude. He genuinely is just like, yeah man, let's just play some Valorant.
I remember watching like when I love Ryan. I remember like when Smosh and Ryan Higa were fighting for #1 like most subscribed on all of YouTube, and I was like, holy crap, like this, and Ryan like had the crown, and then it was Smosh, and then I don't remember who was there was another guy, a bunch of other people, but those are.
William Johnson.
Oh my God, I loved Ray William Johnson.
That's the throwback.
Yes.
Yeah. And then bam, we were with Smosh.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah. Insane. That was actually a crazy episode.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Even I like as someone who didn't really watch Smosh growing up, even I was like, whoa, this is f***ing wild. This is
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
cool. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay, anyways. Thank you. Great segment. everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, that was a good cut to the end. Yeah.
Listen, we can yap for a long time. Somebody's got to know when to cut it. Okay? And that's me.
The producers have a gun
host.
to our heads right now, just letting you know.
Okay. So now we move on to the final segment. It's just Q&A. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Okay.
We just sit in silence for the. No.
Pass.
I'm good.
Okay. From Kingston 925 for Fanfan. As a Canadian myself, what is your favorite part about both Canada and the U.S.?
Well, I think it differs because of like cities, specific cities. I think I love Vancouver. It's like my favorite city in the world because it's the perfect spot for me. It's like great food,
So good.
kind of boring,
Yeah.
like perfect retirement place, which is like how I like to live. Just like lazy, just chill.
Have you been to Miku?
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
I hear it's a tourist trap, but
It
their
is
sushi
a
so
tourist trap,
good.
but it's really good still.
So
Meat
good.
good?
Miku in
Miku?
Vancouver.
By the water, and there's like the big
it's
letters that say
pretty.
Vancouver.
It's like a nice date spot.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But also
Like
the
your
air.
eyes rolled into the back of your head. It was
Just like,
crazy.
oh, so
I thought you guys were talking about food for a second.
Favorite place about the States? Most of my friends are here. So I like that most of my friends are here. That's about it.
So your perfect place would be like
Vancouver.
the people in Vancouver.
Yes.
Like that would be like.
Yeah.
Oh, but like.
I will say one thing that's interesting about like the difference between Asian Canadians and Asian Americans that I've noticed is like Asian Canadians are much more Asian than Asian Americans.
What do you mean?
Like most Asian Canadians can fluently speak their mother tongue, like fluently. But then a lot of Asian Americans aren't able to. Can
That's
you
right, Asian Americans. Let's go. We don't know shit. Yeah. If you're in Korea and you are Korean and don't know how to speak Korean,
God, yeah.
oh, it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's
There's a
bad.
lot
They
of
look at you
judgment.
like you're deficient. Like,
Yeah.
like what is
you
wrong
have-
with you?
How
It's
is
bad.
this possible? How did your parents raise you like this? Aren't they disappointed? It's like,
I'm sorry. I took Spanish 3.
Spanish.
But I know a little Japanese. Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka?
Whoa.
Do your Duolingo.
I'm on a 600-day streak. It's kind of
Holy.
fire.
All right, this is for everybody from Emmanuel. Is there anywhere you'd want to travel that you haven't gone to before, or do you have like a favorite spot you've traveled to?
My favorite is Singapore, for sure. Even though it's so hot and it's so humid, I feel like at home there. Because the way they speak English and Chinese, it just makes me feel comfy.
Oh, wait, is those 2 languages? Like, what are the main languages in Singapore?
English and Chinese. Like,
Wow.
Mandarin and
Oh.
English.
I feel hella basic, but I just love Japan.
Japan, okay. It's okay. It's understandable considering you're a huge weeb, right? Or is that why?
I don't even like it for like the weeb aspect. It's more just like the quality of life and like the food and like the cleanliness. Yeah.
Politeness, like the culture is just like, oh, they feel ahead.
Yeah,
Like,
I think the weeb stuff was actually pretty secondary. Like it was nice, but like I could definitely do an entire trip around Japan that
Without
had nothing
any
to do with
weeb shit.
anime or manga at all.
Oh, definitely.
It would be like a
could
great
appreciate-
trip. Yeah.
And
This
there's
is a hot take of mine, or not a hot take, it's just like my personal like feelings. So that I got stuck in Japan for like 2-3 months when I was IRL streaming.
Oh, you're stuck?
Well, I wasn't stuck, but I was just like
couldn't
there, and
Oh.
I'm so sick of Japan.
Oh.
Or not like in general, but I just mean like if I had to go back, I did have to go back for a family trip, and I was like, oh, I'm back again. Like I just want to go home. Nothing against Japan. I love Japan, but I was just like,
The amount of
I
times
got
you said you
over-
love Japan, it's like
So, like,
it's like
you
it's
don't
to the
need
point where
to-
it's like,
I'm all.
do you love
you
Japan?
know,
Yeah.
it's okay. You don't like Japan.
No, I do like Japan. I just got sick of Japan.
You
if
get
that
sick of
makes
it.
sense.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Like you get sick.
I
of
think it's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Like it's just like not where you'd want to travel next anytime soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
been
that's
there.
Like you
you've
might want to go
experienced
back
it.
in a few years, like later on, but like
Yes.
there's so many other places you'd rather go.
Yes.
So where would you want to travel to that you haven't been to yet?
That I haven't been to Australia probably.
Australia?
Yeah.
Australia is. I want to go there. Okay.
Isn't that like a crazy long ass flight?
Yeah.
It is, right?
15, 16
Yeah,
hours.
it's insane. I love Japan. That's always like here. Recently, I went to Switzerland. God, it's so beautiful there. It's so beautiful. It's the one place I realized that when people are walking around. So I went to 3 places. I went to Lucerne, and then I went to Zurich, and then I went to Interlaken. And then from Interlaken, I took a couple like detours. And I one day, like I was with Myung, and Myung stayed in the hotel one day. She was like, I'm so tired, because she stayed up till 9 in the morning one of the times. So I was like, I'm on a solo trip. So I just like called a taxi, and they just took me to this place. Okay, there's a scene in Crash Landing Into You. Have you guys seen it?
K-drama.
The K drama?
Yeah, there's like a piano scene, and it's a little place called Issetwald, and I was there, and I was like, why are there so many Koreans? Like I heard Korean everywhere, and I'm like,
Go back to where you came
no,
from.
well, that wasn't my. It was just more of like, holy, like.
It's okay, I'll give you the K
I
card.
was shocked. No, because I'm like, I'm in Switzerland. There are so many Koreans in this one spot. I'm hearing Korean left and right. I'm like, And then, so I just didn't know. I was like, maybe it's just like a really big touristy spot. But it was like this gorgeous lake and this little like bridge area thing, a little piece of wood. And then I get into the taxi on the way back, and then the guy's like, oh, you know Crash Landing Into You? And I was like, yeah. He's like, there, that scene, the piano was shot right there. And I was like, oh, he's like, we have so many tourists from Korea now. And I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. But Switzerland has a beauty about it, because they do like, it's like there's mountains and then lakes. Like you're just looking up, you're like in a massive valley, and there's just waterfalls like coming down and trains going through the mountains. And then like, you're just and then there's like a path, and then like, everyone's just looking at this waterfall, and then there's like it's just like little restaurants that serve fondue all the way down, and everybody there is just like looking up and like looking around, and you don't really see people on their phones. And I'm like, it really takes a place this beautiful for people to like get off their phones. But it's like everybody's just walking around Switzerland, like just, and great for traveling, minus the prices. Great because everyone speaks English. Like I went up the first day, I was like a little self-conscious. I was like, excuse me, do you speak English? And they're like, of
Yeah.
course. Of course, we all speak English. And I was like, oh my God. And so then I don't know. And then, so it's just if you enjoy scenery of like, if that's like a thing that you're like, oh my God, I must like just see a beautiful place, sit there, go on a walk with my music. If I could solo travel, I'd go back there actually by myself, not Japan. I'd go to Japan with friends. I'd solo to Switzerland just because like, oh my God, I want to go paragliding. People
Whoa.
paraglide like they're birds, like everywhere. I look up and there's just paragliders.
What?
Just all the time. And I'm like, wow. Anyways, beautiful place. I must go back. But like, I'd see like Switzerland and Japan are like up here for my favorite places for like the opposite reasons. Yeah, it's just like one's about nature and scenery, and one's like food, culture, like cleanly. Well, Switzerland's pretty clean too. I don't know. Just completely
just
different
different
reasons.
vibes.
Yeah.
Totally different vibes. Totally, but both wonderful. So that would say my favorite is that. And then where I'd want to travel is like
Oh.
Northern Italy.
I feel like you had an epiphany. Like,
Yeah, she's like,
Well, I'm
"What?"
trying to think of where I'd want to go, and then I think of like White Lotus. Have you guys seen White Lotus season 2?
oh, yeah.
I just like where they were. Like I want to
That
kind of
area,
go and
yeah.
that like explore that and go on a Vespa maybe. Jessica asked, "What's the weirdest thing someone has ever said or asked of you?"
It was on my WikiFeet. I would scroll the comments like for fun. And because the feet community was actually really welcoming and really nice to me.
Like wholesome.
Yeah, like weirdly wholesome, like
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Like when my WikiFeet first started popping,
When you say
I
pop in, like what does this mean?
it means like I was talking about it on stream. People were actively like putting pictures on because I was like, yay, my WikiFeet. And then I would like pick my feet up and be like, ta-da, and they would take a screenshot and put it on my WikiFeet.
Okay, wow. So you were
So
like
they were-
embracing the whole
Yes.
WikiFeet culture.
Yes. And so I would scroll the comments. I even had a Discord viewer send me a guide on Discord being like, here is why your poses are wrong. Like there's a shadow, you're not showing. Here are good poses. Maybe like put your ankles like this, or like people like some scrunch, you know, etc. People like the
People
art.
like some scrunch.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
this was a
like
thing.
it was
Okay.
like a whole diagram. And then this one person goes, I don't know what's the hype about her feet. They're average at best, and she's got knuckly toes.
That's hurtful. That's actually really hurtful. I'm so
This
sorry.
was like last year.
Knuckly
and I,
toes is crazy.
yeah, and I've like ever since then I was just like that's too. Do I have knuckly toes? I mean, like,
No, you.
You have. Oh.
do you see how they're like? like no, you don't. Oh,
I'm just f***ing with you.
yeah. I feel like that's like it's like the worst type of insult when it's too realistic. You know, like
Yeah,
I'd
that's-
rather someone be like,
It's like
those
targeting-
are ugly ass feet.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Her toes are a bit knuckly.
Yeah, and then you're like, damn, wait.
I have
kinda-
knuckly
yeah,
toes.
Oh, no, those are the
So-
worst
His
ones.
left
yeah.
eye is like just off center by like
And
a
you're like,
little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
Too specific.
Yeah. You get so many f***ing like weird requests over the years that like a lot of it just kind of just bounces off a bit, because I think a lot of times people are just trolling too, right?
Yeah.
But like I went through my Instagram DMs and some dude just asked if he could sniff my armpit and like eat the hairs, and like that was cool. Yeah.
Did you respond?
No.
Oh,
I just
oh, oh.
like I just looked at message requests and like you could just read the entire message. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, nice. Some people still with me like that. That's nice.
I'm the same. It's like I don't really remember any specific weird comments, but I know there's like I could make like a 20-page manifesto about like all the weird comments I've gotten over the years. I do remember this guy who I think his name was like something. God, I don't know if I can say this, but like something beat my meat. Okay, and like no, but like he would always be in my DMs like Twitch whispers afterwards. And he would always leave the sweetest comments ever. Someone asked me on a donation, they said $50, and it said, hey, can I take you, I'm gonna be in LA this weekend, can I take you out?
Ew.
But like, and I was like,
They meant like take you out.
no, dude, they asked me on a date. I'm like, dude, no. And I was like, listen, I don't do refunds, and I like, listen, like, from my perspective, you could be you could be great, but you could also be a murderer, a serial killer, right? Like I can't just be saying yes, but like no refunds and thank you so much.
Did they refund?
No, they didn't refund.
Have
You guys ever gotten like some crazy donation that got refunded? And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
I've had like $500
Yeah.
refunded, and like damn, like the PayPal really takes it out of your like.
yeah, and you
they,
can't like, it's
with
like not
the
worth
fee.
fighting
yeah,
it.
they hit you with the fee.
Yeah.
I fought it once and I lost, and I was like,
What?
Yeah.
I have the clip here, and like it should like the don't like.
Yeah. Dude, that stuff sucks. I remember that was like a big thing, like fighting, like, and like that's why you couldn't even be grateful. It's like $1,000 donation. Wait, what? And
Yeah,
then you're like,
wait,
hold
you
on,
might
is that
charge
even
it back.
real? And you're like, be grateful, bro. It's like, yeah, but it might be fake, and I might have to go through a whole thing where I'm fighting this now, and they might just
Yeah.
refund it. Like, and then the next day they're like, DM you, sorry, I was really wasted watching your stream last night, and I donated by accident. Can I have a refund? And you're like, oh my god, now you have to deal with this shit. Anyways, that was awful. Those were not good times. Okay.
Speaking of the date thing though, a date one, this date-related guy is the reason I don't look at my DMs anymore. Because for an entire year, he would use my DMs, Instagram DMs, as like a diary. like sending me paragraphs. It was like, I watched your stream today. I was practicing piano. Like it was so hard. I had such a tough day, but it was nice spending time with you. And so I would just like
That's definitely not parasocial.
Not at all.
Yeah, but anyway, I just like he was very normal, like one of my regulars, and like super normal in Discord, just in DMs, f***ing weird. And then eventually, like I was just keeping him around as like a pet, like for entertainment, you know, because I was like, this is so f***ing like this guy has some like crazy problems. Eventually, he ends up sending me a paragraph being like, hey, so I know you're coming back to Vancouver this week. I wanted to take you out on an IKEA date. And I was like, just a whole paragraph asking me out on a
Wait,
Low-key
and
fire idea though. No?
No.
Swedish
no.
Wait, you could like role play your lives together.
I
in
came
IKEA.
up with that
That's-
idea.
that's-
Oh, fire idea.
Yeah, I came up with that idea.
Okay. Wait, then what do you mean?
On stream, I was talking about, I was like, I want to go on a date to IKEA. And he stole that idea and was like, I'll take you out to IKEA.
Oh.
Anyway, I screenshotted his message, posted it publicly on my Discord, and was like,
Publicly
"Fuck off, you
shamed
fucking
him.
weirdo.
Shame.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, shame. And since then, I don't read my DMs anymore.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I
that's
just can't.
fair. Because
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
just
I don't want to see all that.
Yeah, I don't want to see all that.
Well, we are a little bit over time, and that's okay because that's just us engaging in great conversation, and we had a good time, right, guys?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
You guys had a great time, right?
I had a great time. She's gonna whip us again.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys would like to have your question potentially featured in another episode, you can leave a comment or your questions on 100 Thieves, anywhere you can find us, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, the subreddit, and
TikTok? maybe?
TikTok.
Is-
Literally
is it-
anywhere you can leave questions, and we might pick yours. My nail. Anyways, thank you so much, and shout out Peter, shout out Fanfan for being such awesome guests, and
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, of course, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.